if you happen to be in Preston today, something will have caught your eye because a sculpture of Wallace and Gromit was unveiled by their creator, Nick Park.
Yes, and the Oscar-winning animator grew up in the area, and here he is remembering that childhood and watching as his creations were cast in bronze.
No cheese, Gromit.
Wallace and Gromit creator Nick Park is preparing for a grand day out to meet the latest incarnation of his best-loved characters.
Huh? Huh? Oh! Oh no!
The duo are being made into a bronze statue, which when finished will take pride of place in Preston, Nick's hometown.
Growing up in Preston certainly influenced me, creating characters like Wallace and Gromit. I used to visit my grandma every Saturday and get my Beano comic. My grandma lived where my mum grew up, where the kind of mill houses in Preston, a street called Norris Street.
I should have tried the granary rolls.
Without Preston, we probably wouldn't have Wallace and Gromit because that's where they're grounded for me in Preston, in Lancashire. That's where I draw from.
Today, we've been given exclusive access to follow Nick as he gets a special preview of the statue so far.
Can't wait. Having worked with these two characters at this scale, for so long, to see them actually blown up to, more than life size, I think I'm going to be pretty knocked out by it.
Joining Nick is Merlin Crossingham, the creative director of the Wallace and Gromit films.
Oh, this better be good.
Chris Jones is making the statue.
And here he is. Wow. Wow.
That is great.
That is amazing.
This is where we started.
Yes.
I'm quite surprised that the little expression we get on Gromit's face transferred so amazingly into the large scale.
It has, hasn't it? Yeah.
Their film, The Wrong Trousers, is the inspiration for the statue, and it's based on this plasticine model designed by Nick.
He's so real. Our Gromit. He feels lovely. Oh, do you think he'll mind? Oh, hello, Gromit. Oh! Hello, lad. Oh, how are you doing?
That you'd never imagine when you first sculpted them that you'd actually be sat life-size on this scale.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. I'm just trying to take it in.
Next, it's time to see Wallace get a makeover as they cast his head, body and foot in bronze.
I think Wallace is quite clearly based on my dad.
See it? Cheese. We'll go somewhere where there's cheese.
Although I didn't actually realise it at the time, and it was after really finishing A Grand Day Out where he builds this rocket in the basement of his house and suddenly realised my dad spends all this time in the shed building stuff. He even built a caravan when we were kids, and 7 of us went on holiday in it, and it was all like homemade caravan.
After cooling off, the next job is to remove the ceramic coating.
Sorry, Wallace, but we have to do this. Ready?
The various pieces will be welded together, and the next time Nick will see it will be the grand unveiling in Preston.
Nice one, Gromit.
Earlier today, the statue was unveiled in Preston Market Hall.
It's incredible. It's even got the original thumbprints from the original plasticine model.
I think it's absolutely fantastic. It's captured the essence of the characters and it's wonderful.
This is one of the biggest days ever. I mean, the Oscars are one thing, aren't they? But to have a statue of your characters in your hometown, it takes the biscuit really, doesn't it?
It's a cracking bed.
I think Wallace and Gromit would be well chuffed seeing a statue of themselves. I think Wallace particularly. I think Gromit might be a bit embarrassed, but Wallace wouldn't be able to contain his glee. Cracking bench, lad. Cracking sculpture.